I no longer buy Swiffer floor cleaning cloths. I make them myself, and this trick will save you a lot of money. When you run out of those wet cloths, you can use the dry ones if you moisten them with a solution. But for floor cleaning, you'd need to use two cloths. I definitely prefer using reusable microfiber cloths. They work great for dusting when dry. To make them more effective, prepare an empty Swiffer cloth box or any other sealable container. Pour in 250 milliliters of water. Then add 125 milliliters of vinegar. The vinegar will help remove all the dirt from the surfaces. Next, add a tablespoon of citric acid. Mix everything so the citric acid dissolves. Place folded cloths into the container. Press them down gently. Then squeeze and flip them over. Leave them for at least 30 minutes. Now it's time to try this trick. Take out a cloth, attach it to your Swiffer, and wipe the floor. Not only does it pick up all the dust, but also notice how shiny your floor looks. I've stopped using disposable cloths, and I hope you'll stop too after trying this trick. Just 3 steps are enough, and you'll have shiny and clean floors that you can eat off of like a plate. Your floor will finally shine like a mirror. The floor will be clean, shiny, without streaks and dullness. If you have these products, you'll quickly make the floor surface cleaner than ever. And you won't spend a fortune on it. The products you already have at home are enough. Pour warm water into the bucket. Add 1 or 2 teaspoons of dishwashing liquid. A generous portion of vinegar, preferably about 1 cup. And a tablespoon of baking soda. Mix everything with a mop. Now everything is ready to wash the floors. This mixture removes dirt, grease, stains, and unpleasant odors. Additionally, vinegar kills bacteria and germs. Baking soda has disinfecting properties. That's why it's worth using it to clean the floor, especially if you have small children. Owners of dogs and cats should also use such a mixture to clean the floor. Vinegar also ensures there are no streaks or spots on the floor. Therefore, many people use it to clean laminate and tile floors. However, pure vinegar should not be used on wooden surfaces, so it's best to use mixtures where vinegar is one of many ingredients. See for yourself. Floor cleaning has never been so easy. Here's a hidden function of a utility knife that you probably didn't know about. A utility knife has way more uses than I initially thought. Today, I want to show you 2 functions that I think are worth your attention. They make work faster and safer. First, a regular utility knife can make working with wires much easier. You've probably always cut the wires and tried to strip the insulation with the flat side of the blade. That's a mistake. Look at this. On the other side of the knife, there's a rounded notch. You can use this notch to strip the insulation off wires. Just place the notch in the cut area and gently slide it to remove the insulation perfectly. Second, see how safely you can remove the blade tip when it gets dull. Don't try to snap it off with your fingers, as you might cut yourself. Also, don't break it against different objects, as it might shatter and cause injury. The proper way to snap off the blade is much easier than you think. At the end of the knife, there's a special plastic piece for this purpose. Just remove it, place it on the dull blade segment, and press. The blade tip will break off effortlessly. I hope you find these tricks useful and start using them in your work. Discover the secrets of the toilet brush that you probably didn't know about. Unscrew the brush and pour some liquid into it. By cleaning the toilet, you'll immediately have a brush with a liquid that will clean the inside of the toilet bowl. But that's not the only hidden function of such a brush. There's also a brilliant reason why it's worth using such a brush to scrub the floors in the bathroom. Such a brush is perfect for this purpose. We're not talking about the toilet brush you use every day. We only use that brush for cleaning the toilet. But there's a reason why it's worth having a second brush, a new one. Such a brush with stiff bristles has another good use. Prepare a container and pour baking soda into it. Add a small amount of water. Mix the baking soda with water to create a paste. Baking soda is a slightly abrasive substance. It cleans stains, gently whitens, kills mold, and absorbs moisture. Dip the new toilet brush into the baking soda solution, apply it to the tiles, focusing on the grout lines. Begin gently scrubbing them. The baking soda will slowly start to work, dissolving dirt, stains, and killing mold if it's on the grout lines. The brush with such stiff bristles will perfectly remove all that dirt. Leave the soda on the grout lines for some time, then wipe the tiles with a cloth. After they dry, you'll notice the difference between the grout lines. You clean it with soda and the rest. You can see the difference for yourself. You can see which grout lines were dirty before cleaning and which ones are now clean. And it's all thanks to baking soda and the toilet brush. A fizzing toilet cleaner that removes limescale and dirt from the ceramic without scrubbing. You don't even need to lift a finger, and it will clean the entire toilet bowl. That's why more and more people are using it. The key to this trick is to follow the recipe precisely. First, heat 1.5 liters of water to 60 degrees Celsius. Once the water in the kettle reaches the right temperature, pour it directly into the toilet. Make sure you pour it directly into the water, not on the sides. Now, you need a few ingredients. The first one is a white, fine powder. Add 3 tablespoons of this powder, regardless of the toilet's condition. The next ingredient is dish soap. Add 1 tablespoon of it to the toilet. Now it's time for the final secret ingredient, a white granulate. In a moment, I'll tell you exactly what these powders are. Add 3 tablespoons of this as well. As soon as you add this ingredient, a reaction will start immediately in the toilet. The water will begin to foam up to the top of the toilet bowl. Leave the toilet for about 30 minutes, then scrub it thoroughly. After scrubbing, just flush everything away. The toilet will be as clean as new. This toilet mixture can remove limescale, urine deposits, and stubborn stains. The 2 powders are baking soda and citric acid combined with dish soap. You don't need to ask your mom or friends for help anymore. Your phone can answer these questions for you. If you have an iPhone, it takes just a few seconds. Today, I want to show you how to do laundry, identify food, and recognize plants with your phone. Before their first wash, most people aren't sure what the symbols on clothing tags mean. iPhone users don't have to rely on guesswork or search engines. Their phones will do it for them. Simply take a photo of the label with the symbols. Then, open the Photos app. At the bottom of the photo, you'll see a washing machine icon. Click on it, and the explanations for all the symbols will appear on the screen. Another handy trick is for identifying plants. Just take a picture of a plant you find interesting while on a walk, and your iPhone will tell you what it is. This feature can recognize any potted or wild-growing flower. Every plant enthusiast will love using this function. You can use the same trick for fruits. If you're abroad on vacation and a vendor hands you a delicious fruit you don't recognize, take a picture with your phone, and Apple will identify it for you. Thanks to this feature, you don't need to search for information online anymore. Your iPhone does it for you.